Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I don't say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to The Witcher Wild Hunt. Now, when it comes to the main story of The Witcher, me and Geralt, we fought the Wild Hunt and we managed to defeat it in order to save Cirilla. And we did just that, we saved Ciri and now she is following in Geralt's footsteps. And when it comes to Geralt, well, he is now living his happily ever after in Toussaint alongside the love of his life, Yennefer. But from time to time, me and Geralt, we venture out into the wild and we take on monsters. But today, me and Geralt were on our way to Novigrad, but on our way there we came across a tower. And naturally, we headed in to look around for some loot and to explore it.
Strange. As if a whirlwind came through. Ought to explore the tower. Blood trail leads to the cellar. Ghouls dragged the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale, cracked.
The plot thickens.
Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly, in a panic.
Well, let's follow the tracks and see where they are going to lead us. I heard that. I think there's a monster behind me. Oh, look at this. So pretty. Did I just lose the tracks? This way. Got distracted by the trees. And oh, they do not end here. Oh, okay, we actually have to follow them all the way out here. What the what?
Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire. Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare.
Scared them to death.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this. All signs point to a Noonwraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then. Maybe there's a reward for her.
Alright, let's check the notice board in town and see if there's a contract on the Noonwraith. I was actually just checking the tower back there because it looked cool. And I found a bunch of loot, but there was also a couple of sketchy signs. And turns out there is a bit of a Noonwraith hanging around this part. So let's see if we can find the contract in town and see if anybody wants me to get rid of this here ghost. But before we do that, let's take a look at our bestiary and read upon the White Lady. The apparition haunting the fields outside Novigrad turned out to be a Noonwraith. Some powerful emotion must have bound it to that place: love, hate, anger, or perhaps all three at once. Like every wraith of this type, she was surely capable of forming mirror images of herself, which served to mislead opponents and restore her vitality. Luckily, these mirages could be dispelled with a quick slash from a silver blade. Like any Noon Wraith, she would undoubtedly seek to assume immaterial form while fighting, making her almost impossible to injure, unless she is first caught in a trap laid by Irden or blasted with a special bomb. Once thus forced into materiality, she should be attacked with strong blows or the Igni sign. Finally, one must always keep in mind two Witcher sayings. The longer you fight a Noon Wraith, the lower your chances of surviving. And fight a Noon Wraith at midday and you'll be dead before dusk. And the Noon Wraith, we have to fight her with Irden, we have to fight her with Spectre Oil and Moon Dust. But before we go into that, let's head over into town here and see if we can find anything on this contract on the notice board. Alright, and here we are in town, and here is the notice board as well. And some geese. Is that what they're called? Oh, I'm just saying it now. Goose? Geese? Bird. It's a bird. Alright, let me see here if we can find the contract on the White Lady. And here it is. Good people, take pity on the poor lot of us peasants. The fields outside of town are haunted by a wraith, somewhat like a maid in appearance, though her visage is ghastly and sullied. You cannot walk within 10 spans of the evil. Spans? I don't know what spans means. Spawns? Of the evil and hope to escape alive. It's thus keeping us from harvesting our crops, meaning famine and misery await us if nothing changes. So we plan to hand all our remaining gold to whoever drives this White Lady off or kills her. Helma Ignatius Widow. PS. Since I've got many an inquiry into the matter already, I'll let it be known right here, I'm not interested in remarrying. What the? Okay. Right. Well, she's not interested in remarrying, everybody. There she is. She's not interested in remarrying.
Greetings, Witcher.
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, sun's near bleached it blank.
Seems your White Lady's a Noon Wraith.
That means... Gods, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait. Let me show you. Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it. Bury it, even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object to belong to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
I'll take care of it, don't you worry. Damn, that's a sad story. She was to marry an old geezer. That's not fun. She was to marry an old man and she was like, nope. No thank oh. Honeycomb. No thank you. Alright, so we have to go and actually banish the White Lady. We have something that belonged to her, which is the dagger. So we're gonna use that to draw her out and then dispatch this this ghost. Alright, here we are back in the field. I've also had a quick change of clothes. Heavy armor doesn't seem fitting for fighting a ghost, so I got my light armor. So let's see if we can actually dispatch this here Noon Wraith.
Let's dance.
I love how calm Geralt is. Alright, Irden. Oh god. Moon dust, right? There we go. Come on. Like Geralt said, let's die. Oh god. Haha, nice try. There we go, that wasn't too hard. Ooh, a new short date when a relic. Let me see, what is this? Date when. Oh, is it silver? It is a silver sword. No sword is better than this one right here. It's it's so nice, but let's see how this one looks. Doesn't look bad. Pretty cool. But this one is the sword that the Lady of the Lake gave us. So it's pretty much the best sword in the game here. At least for me, I love it. Alright, what the hell happened to my Irden, by the way? Because I have two Irdens. Let me actually check. So we have this, and there's supposed to be another one. There we go, we had this as well. I disabled it for some reason. This one attacks everything around it. Alright, let's head back into town and tell the lady that we have dispatched the ghost. Alright, and here we are back in the village, and there's the young lady that does not want to be remarried. So stop asking her. It's pretty much what she said in the notice. She was like, P.S. Stop asking me to marry you. I'm not gonna do it.
Greetings, Witcher.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin. And may fortune smile upon you.
And you. There we have it. That was pretty cool. It was a random way to actually bump into the quest. I just went into the tower to check for loot, and then we came across some clues, and it led us to this here contract. But there we have it. That is about it for today in The Witcher. I hope everybody enjoyed as much as I did. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out with me today. In case you've enjoyed, make sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.